Alright guys, we're going to the next part of it, given 15.0 has been released for a couple of years, give or take. Gonna update, and of course we're gonna start that by logging in as, or switching to, super user. And Slackware's package manager is slackpkg. And I'm just going to do that. So I'm going to try to update my Slack packages. And of course, hey, we got to go to this file. And what I use is Nano, something a friend of mine tipped me about, and I haven't adopted anything else. I'm sure there are other options, at least within the command line. Go into the appointed directory and file. And depending on what your boldness level is, you can always go to the current section of this. Let's see if there it is. And select a mirror location closest to your geographical locale. I'm going to go to the one for Utah. And I'm going to take up the # hashtag Octothorpe and enable that server location, that server address. And I'm just going to save the file. This should enable me now to run the update command. Once we do that, I'm going to go back to Slack package. I'm going to upgrade all packages. And I'll let you know when we'll get to it. And then I'll get back to you when we're ready to upgrade the kernel and see what we'll run into, if anything, like I did a couple days ago. Alright, we're at that point now. It installed all the updates listed. Now this is where we're going to upgrade the kernel. All we're doing is upgrading the kernel and the headers. That was part of the update package as well. And I tend to use overwrite when they ask you what you want to do. I'll help likely update, see if we need to reinstall that package, but I usually do link or dynamic link or link dynamic config, and I use a semicolon. It usually tells command line, do this next. So after dynamic link config or link dynamic config, I update the database. And usually the first go around takes a while. And I'm going to go geninitrd. I'm going to try to run eliloconfig. Okay, that's going to be smoother than my experience. Okay. After doing that, we should be in the clear. I'm going to do reboot. Okay. Let's see if it did it right. I might have forgotten a command, but we'll see. Ah, there we go. Very nice. Now, I learned a thing or two. I just needed to make sure after my first update, I ran that, and especially with the kernel update, run my geninitrd, and then right after that, should be good to run eliloconfig. Alright, that went a lot more smoothly than I anticipated. So, I'll likely see if I can pick up the pieces for the next part of this installment of setting up Slackware and so forth. Do leave a comment about what you might want to see in this experience, and I can see where I can take it. So until next video, fellow skeptics, and maybe Linux or Slackware Linux newbies, hopefully that was helpful. So until next time, peace, and I'll catch you all on the other side.